you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my...
Hello my stars, welcome back to my channel, Goddess of Stars Tarot. It's your girl Karen, and I am so excited to welcome my Aquarius back to my channel. If you were new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I do want to let you know this is a general career and money reading. It will not resonate with each and every star, so take what does and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, please check with your other placements, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Also too, don't forget to support your girl by clicking like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into this reading, guys. This is going to be my prediction for January 2022 for your career and money goals. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right, so we already have the first card coming out for the first half of the month. We have the tick-tock energy. Okay, so this speaks of divine timing, waiting. So there's waiting or lingering energy here surrounding you in the first half of the month of January. So whether this is waiting on someone to reply to you, or waiting for something to take place, waiting for some type of money to come in, maybe even waiting to hear from a job application that you may have applied to. There's lingering and waiting energy surrounding you in the first half of the month. We'll get to the bottom of it and see why. Or this could be now is a time for you to take some type of action. Maybe you waited long enough. So we'll see why this is here. What is coming through for the second half of the month for my Aquarius? What is coming through? All right, thank you. All right, we got a lot of cards here, guys. I don't know if we can take them all. We have unforeseen gift, and then we have sense of loss, identity crisis. We're not going to take them all, and then we also have, to be fair, a need to consider options, balance, and justice. So we're going to see why these energies showed up, but I'm going to reshuffle again, guys. But what I'm seeing here is someone could be feeling like there's something imbalanced here, or maybe even feeling like they're starting to lose themselves in the middle of the month here. Okay, maybe feeling out of place, or maybe feeling like you don't belong. But it's telling me here something's going to be balanced in that situation, meaning that you're going to receive some unforeseen gift or blessing that's going to come in your way. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's try that again. What's the energy here? One card for the middle of the month. Thank you. Okay, so we have the thinker, being analytical and logical, also being strategic. So I feel like in the middle of the month here, my Aquarius, you may be thinking of all of your options, maybe rethinking how to do something here, maybe changing your focus in a situation. Okay, now is a time to actually think about how you're going to move forward in a situation. For some of you here, you may be overthinking something as well. It's what it's telling me, but the energy is about planning, being strategic to get some type of outcome out of a situation. So let's get the last energy for the last half of the month. Thank you. Yeah, we have between worlds is what is coming through. So this energy is about being between worlds, like literally being at a crossroads. Okay, maybe even an energy of, staying stagnant in a situation when you really want to move forward. Okay, or for some of you here, it could mean that you're engaging in multiple situations. Maybe you have two jobs, maybe, running a business and then have something else going on the side, maybe doing multiple, contracts, or maybe even feeling like you're being pulled in every single direction towards the end of the month. So let's see why this is here, because you got the between worlds energy. Okay, so it could be chaos or it could be a beautiful thing. We're going to get to the bottom of it and see why this is here. Let's get into your energy. What is the energy surrounding Aquarius in the month of January? Let's see what's going on. All right, let's get a few shuffles in. What's the energy here for the first half of the month, the second half of the month, and the ending of the month? What's the energy? Thank you. All right, so the first half of the month, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is interesting, Aquarius. We also have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Swords, We have the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands with the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. So your energy is very interesting here, Aquarius, because we're going to pair it with the Judgment card as well, which was at the bottom of the deck, the next card. So in your overall energy here, what I'm seeing is I feel like there's a lot of self-reflecting energy that's taking place here for you in the month of January, maybe reconsidering some situations that could be even contracts, business deals, you know, it could be maybe seeing if something is right for you, maybe being a little bit more curious than normal is the energy that is surrounding you. This Page of Swords energy represents, you know, impending conflicts and discord, or maybe needing to address the conflict. You may be in a situation where you're depending on something to take place, like you're very hopeful that something pays off here for you. You're waiting on some type of decision here, or you're waiting for something to happen and you're very antsy or very curious for this to take place for you is what it's telling me. Okay, so let's see what's going on, okay, because there's a lot here for the month of January. Okay, so we have the first half of the month is the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like, Aquarius, something here ended for someone here, or something took place, or you may be feeling stuck or feeling like you're at a crossroads, or maybe even for some of you, you feel like you hit rock bottom. It's almost as if you're waiting for something to happen. All right. The Ace of Pentacles showing up here is telling me that you're waiting for some new opportunity to present itself. For some of you, this new opportunity could mean like a loan or a business deal, or waiting for a rate of return on some type of investment here, or waiting for something to take place, maybe a loan on a house or a deal on a new apartment, or getting some type of lending opportunity from maybe a friend, family member, whatever the case may be. But it's an energy of, you know, feeling helpless, or maybe even feeling like you may need some type of help here. For some of you, this may look like giving help to someone here, okay, providing someone with an opportunity here. This energy could mean interdependence, like someone just needs a little bit of help to get them over a hump here, is what I'm seeing. But I do believe that for some of you, there's waiting energy, like you're waiting for this new beginning or this new opportunity to take place in the beginning of the month. All right, so I do feel like for some of you here, this is what's taking place. In the middle of the month, you have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands with the Four of Swords. A lot of lingering energy. Okay, I feel like in the middle of the month, you're thinking about how to make something happen here. Okay, because I feel like there's some changes that's taken place. You know, it's almost as if you're withdrawing yourself emotionally from a situation that you feel like is not getting you anywhere. Okay, with the Four of Swords, this is resting energy, like, you know, taking the time to think through something here. You know, this is a time to plan, you know, what's your next move, or, you know, difficulties and issues are not yet resolved yet, you know, in spite of something. So I do believe with this Eight of Wands, it's telling you, you know, it's almost as if you're taking some type of action, or you're thinking about taking some type of action, or you're waiting for something to take place towards the middle of the month. But I see you being strategic in how to get your wheels spinning here in the middle of the month here. Towards the end of the month, you have the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Interesting energy. So this energy is about, you know, quick thinking and making, you know, impulsive decisions towards the end of the month. You know, maybe even brainstorming here, or overthinking here is the energy. And this is giving you this overall energy of, you know, making split-second decisions. You know, the Ten of Wands, then I say like taking on a lot of responsibilities. This is what this energy represents. Okay, this energy represents being stressed out, you know, a power struggle here, you know, taking on a lot of responsibilities, feeling incapable is what the energy here is towards the end of the month. And then you got the Five of Swords, which speaks of mental confliction, you know, happening here with you. This energy speaks of a difficult phase or change of course that is needed, or learning from your mistakes mistakes and failures here, okay? But feeling incapable, maybe even a little humiliated here. It's almost like an energy where you're feeling like nothing seems to work out or nothing seems to go your way. All right, is what I'm getting here. But I do feel like with this Knight of Swords, you're going to feel maybe even backed against the wall, feeling like, I'm just going to just do it. I'm going to just take a chance and do it. This is like also to an energy of like free flowing ideas, that may seem a little chaotic here at first, but leads to like a bam, an aha moment. Like, okay, this is it. This is what I'm going to do is what it's telling me. So a lot of brainstorming energy, a lot of thinking here. We got a lot of swords showing up, 10 of swords, Knight of swords, 5 of swords, 4 of swords. So a lot of overthinking something. So Aquarius, we need not to overthink it in the month of January 2022. It's all about taking action. And I am a firm believer in failing. Hear me out. I know that might sound wrong to some people here, but I am a firm believer that you cannot fail unless you try. Okay, that's how you get to your victory. That's how you get to your rising. That's how you get to your blessing. If you have to try 10 different things, okay, to get to that win, go ahead and do that. Don't let anyone discourage you. Okay, not everything is going to work, but you got to try it first. How are you going to know? So my advice to you here, Aquarius, is don't overthink something. Make these decisions, okay? Don't put yourself in a predicament as well that you are overspending to get to these outcomes, but you have to try in a logical way, try in a way that makes sense financially too as well, if you have to put out some financials to get to where you need to be. But let's go ahead and see what advice comes through for us this month. Let's use our entrepreneur deck here and see what energy or advice we can get. What advice do you have for us in the month of January? What advice do you have for us in the month of January? Let's get 3 cards. Let's see. What advice? Thank you. All right, we got 2 that flew right out. All right, so we have declutter, okay? We have finance coming through here. Let's see, and bottom of the deck, we have direct. All right, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I feel like your spirit angels is trying to tell you here, now's the time to declutter. If things are keeping you stagnant, especially a space that is, filled with clutter, or a space that is not allowing your mind to be a free thinker. Keep in mind, Aquarius, we are free thinkers. We are very imaginative. We are air energy for a reason, because we have that capability to bring our desires into fruition. So I truly believe like now is a time for you to clear out any declutter in your life, okay? Or even in your workspace. It may even be your home. Whatever it is that is keeping you stuck or keeping you from having this natural flowing energy, now is a time to declutter your space, okay? So it says, create a sacred workspace that you love. Clutter keeps you stuck. Clear it and watch your creativity and abundance flow easily. So let's move into your next energy or advice. We have finance. It says, make a monthly budget for your business and personal income and expenses. Always be clear and specific about your finances. So your spirit angels is telling you here, now may be a month to budget, okay? Maybe prioritize how you are spending your money, especially if you are trying something new. Like I said, before these cards came out, don't overexpend yourself. Definitely put yourself in a position where you are prioritizing your goals, your finances, and things like that to reach to your overall outcome. I've seen people start a business with $500 and turn it into a 6-figure business. So, now may be a time to reevaluate how you're spending your money. Is your money making you more money? Are you sleeping at night and you're making money? Is it residual income coming in towards you? So I say that to say this, maybe, and also too, now may be a time to diversify. Okay, maybe getting multiple streams of income, but also too not having all of your eggs in one basket. So I say that to say this, Aquarius, I feel like now is a month to hone into your finances and how your finances may be impeding you in some way, shape, or form here. I truly believe that for some of you here, you may even need to go back to the drawing board. So for example, if you have, internet, cable, electricity, water, all of these things that we use on a monthly basis, why not go back to the drawing board once every 2 to 3 months to see if you could save in any of these areas? Sometimes these companies put out different promotions, but they don't tell you about it. You literally have to go to them and say, hey, I see this promotion going on. I could save, $20 a month by reducing this or doing that. Same thing with your phone. That's why you have these analyzed graphs on your phone plan. It's telling you how you are utilizing your phone plan. Maybe go back and see if you can restructure your phone plan to save $30 a month. So this is what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, that your advice is for you for January. Then we have direct. So this energy says, learn how to find and direct your ideal clients and customers to your offers, website, content, and social media channels. So I feel like your spirit angels is telling you here to find ways to redirect traffic to you. Okay. And also too, the first thing that came to me, I'm going to be honest with you guys, is to be direct in your approach. If you want something, go for it, but be direct. Don't beat around the bush. All right. But I feel like your spirit angels is also telling you here, now may be a time to find ways to draw the energy that you desire to you. Be a magnet in the month of January. Attract what you desire here in the month of January, and use discernment as well, because when you become a magnet, you attract all things. So just use discernment when you are attracting all things. This is why I say it's okay to fail, because you don't know if you're going to be successful unless you try. All right. So let's go ahead and close out with your overall advice for the month of January. Let's see what advice your spirit angels have for you in the month of January. What's the advice you have for my Aquarius in the month of January? What is it? Okay, thank you. We have nostalgia. Okay, it says focus on here and now. Okay, so I love that you guys got this energy, because it speaks of not focusing on the things that you have no control over. Leave the past in the past. Now's the time to focus on the here and now. What can you do here and now in the month of January to help you going forward? There's nothing you could do about what already happened. It happened. Don't dwell in it. Don't live in it. Leave those emotions where they may and move forward into the present. What can you do in this moment right now that's going to help you in the future? All right. So this is the message that you got. And I kid you not, guys, I've been seeing this number consistently. 3 is actually my life path number, but I've been seeing 33 consistently over the past couple of days. So there's a message surrounding 33. And when I get to the bottom of it, I'm going to let you know, guys. This may be the message right here in the reading, but when I get to the bottom of it, I'm for sure going to let you guys know. All right, my Aquarius, I love you guys to the moon and back. Till next time. Bye.
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply.